Welcome everyone to Wizards Outlook. We got Cardell Dudley Jr., Raymond Lyons, live from Capital One. The Washington Wizards knock off the Boston Celtics 130 to 111. Can't wait to see what you guys have to say about this one. We're gonna start with you, Ray, and then Ray, as soon as you're done, Cardell, go ahead and jump in.
Yeah, they just straight out played them, man. From opening tip, you know, they came out aggressive with a lot of energy on both ends. Um, and yeah, man, and you can see by the final score, they kept it up for the duration of the game. Yeah, the only quarter the Celtics won was the fourth, and that was pretty much garbage time for a lot of it. Uh, Man, Denny and KP, they came to play, man. And the Wizards as a whole, they out rebounded the Celtics, took care of the ball, defended. They shot well from the field. I mean, they checked a lot of boxes and got the win, man. And the Celtics, it's no excuse. They had their full complement of players. They're obviously trying to win games still, so they just ran into a team that had their number tonight, man. It's as simple as that. The Wizards, they played great. You know, you got to give credit where it's due. You know, we're seeing Johnny Davis. I know we've been talking about him a lot. He's becoming more and more comfortable as time goes on, man. That's just a good thing to see. And their bench as a whole came in and contributed. So, I mean, yeah, it's no complaints tonight, man. They came out and got it done.
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's just teams just make shots, and that's what you saw from the Wizards all throughout the game. The team made shots from the very beginning, and they didn't stop till the game was over, man. It was just one of those nights, man. It was not like the Celtics, you know, for the most part, weren't there defensively, doing what they usually do. The Wizards just hit some tough shots. They were moving the ball well. Guys were taking their shots. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't just taking a shot. They took shots within each player's ability and the shots you really want them to take, and they made them at an efficient rate. Look, I think Denny first basket was in the second quarter. He didn't even score in the first quarter, and it just went from there. Uh, Celtics didn't help their cause. They had a lot of stretches where they had like back-to-back turnovers, and the Wizards like pretty close to half court. And the Wizards got off to the races, and they were getting easy baskets from different players, dunks, layups, Monte Morris, Denny dunking the ball, Pittsburgh hustling, Gill getting offensive ball, putting it up. And next thing you know, you just had a team full of confidence with full momentum. And it was nothing the Celtics could do at that point, man. And their offense tonight, the Wizards' offense became their defense because they was bombing the Celtics every which way possible. Their defense really didn't matter. The Celtics started pressing, taking bad shots. Like I said, they were turning the ball over, and they played right into the Wizards' hands as the game went on. And it got a little iffy in the fourth where they kind of got it down to like 17, 15 points. It was like 7 minutes left, and it's like, man, look, if y'all let this league get down to single digits, you're going to put Tatum and Brown back in, they're going to go for this win. But then he came right back with a three, then a dunk, and then that was all she wrote. They waved the white flag, man. One of the more impressive wins of the season. Definitely considering that the Celtics had their full mob. Obviously, the Wizards on demand. No Bill, no Kuz, no Gafford, and the youngest man. These youngest hungry. You know, they eager to show and prove, man. And they get their opportunity, and they compete in their fight, man. And that's what I keep saying. That's all we ask for. You know, we should never have to question that forever. Well, at any level of basketball, let alone the highest level, which is the NBA, man. So they came with the effort from the opening set, man, and the offense was just there. It's just one of those nights where anything they threw up, it was going to go in. And it didn't really matter much about what type of defense the opposing team was playing, man. So, good win. Wish we could have got a lot more of these throughout the season, but it is what it is. But we're going to focus on tonight, man. Hell of a win. I think this is a big loss for the Celtics, man, because they were trying to fight to try to get home court, and this puts them back about 3 or 4 games of the Bucks for the top seed in the East, man. And you know, it may not make sense now, but as they found out in the finals last year, the Celtics home court matters. So all the playoff teams, you don't want to go through Milwaukee. If you don't have to, you don't really want to go through Milwaukee for the rest of the playoffs. Possibly the finals. I think they got the best overall record in the league, period. So, it's going to be real interesting. But nonetheless, man, pressing win. Pressing win for the Washington.
All right, so got to ask you guys player of the game.
Porzingis.
Yeah, damn. Cole played the game.
Yeah.
Porzingis and Denny. I got to give them boys. The boys did. They got it done. This is by far Denny's best game of his career.
Yeah.
By far.
Absolutely.
All right, well, those are co-player of the games. Who you guys got for X Factor?
Well, I was going to go Denny.
For me, Monte Morris. 19 points, 9 of 15, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, quiet 9 assists, 2 blocks for him, point guard, 6 feet point guard. And get this, no turnovers in 29 minutes. Hell of a game.
All right, well, we're going to get to some of these comments. As always, appreciate all of y'all that tune in. And those of you that comment very early, we're very appreciative of that. We'll start with Michael Kirksey. Dan Washington came to play. We couldn't do this with our top player. Sheesh.
No comment. Look, we gonna be mature tonight. No comment. Look, I'm gonna just say this. It's amazing what's gonna happen when a team play for one another and get maximum effort. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
What's going on, Kirksey? You got to stop with these incriminating comments that just put us in this situation. But we appreciate you. He said KP player of the game, Denny X Factor, let's go Turbo. I guess that's for the Turbo car. That's cool. I think your team won, Area 11 team. We can start with there. The Wizards won. I know it's kind of it feels weird at this moment after the last stretch of games, but it's a good win. Like these two said, might have been one of the most impressive wins of the season, easily. This current version of the team is the one I wouldn't mind watching with this young core. Goes along with the earlier comment, but you guys have any comments or just keep it moving? Anything to add?
I mean, yeah, but they're playing with something to prove. They gotta prove. Though. Like, you know how this league is. Nothing cemented. Anybody can be moved, man. So they trying to show and prove and that they belong. And if this team may not want them in the future, show another team that they can help. It's as simple as that. So every time you step on the court, it's a job interview. So you gotta get it done.
This goes to what you guys were alluding to earlier. Just love the effort and unselfishness they've been playing with right now. This Denny Kisper KP combo has been intriguing to watch recently.
Yeah. Look, not knocking what they're doing. I think people are sleeping on them a little bit coming in. They pretty much like, Brad and Kuz not playing, we good. But then they're getting it done. They're hooping. You know what I'm saying? And they jumping on them. Then by the time the other team feel like they got to start playing, the game over. Goes to show you in this league, you have to come out to play every game, or you would get served. It's just as simple as that. And that's what you saw. I mean, everybody got it in tonight, so for the most part, so hell of a win, like I said.
But every Wizards player that touched the court got a minute, got a bucket tonight. Not a bad night at all. Every single one. Hey, Kirksey, you good with your comments, man. Be yourself. Just sometimes you're going to get those responses.
Man, you be on your Wendy Williams trying to get us, dog. Get us jammed up.
But again, it's a good win for the Wizards. In the grand scheme of things, we all know what it is, but it is a good win. Celebrate the small wins. Even it was a great win, and it is what it is. But the standings are the standings right now, and we'll see how things going. But I don't think I think for all of us, I think it's safe to say if they go out fighting the rest of the way, that's all anybody can really ask for. Each and every game. Just consistently, the effort we've seen the past couple games, consistently that, I don't think anybody could complain at all. And then whatever happens, who knows, some might break your way. But it starts with you taking care of your own business first, and with the effort and approach that y'all come up to each and every game with. Johnny Davis clean that glass good tonight.
Hey, Shorty growing game by game. It's crazy.
Hell
Like
yeah.
he confident. It's a couple shots like early in the season he went a dead shot those. He'd have been pass. Man, he like nah, I got this. With the defender taking away his airspace, nah, he went right into the shot. His confidence, like you could tell he felt like he belonged. You know what I'm saying? So now for him, it's just like yo, keep giving me consistent minutes. I'll make it happen. Like he said, 7 points, but he had 8 rebounds tonight, which I'm pretty sure is his career high at the NBA level. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the G League. I gotta check, but man, look, your point guard getting 8 rebounds. I mean, DeLon Wright had 6 rebounds. Like to be real, the Wizards whipped the Celtics ass in every way. Like we just gonna keep it a buck. Like it was a thorough ass whooping. So shout out to them. They've taken a lot of these themselves. I'm gonna give them props for giving one, especially to one of the better teams in the league.
And the thing with, like you guys mentioned with Johnny Davis, it's always fun watching a young player find it. It's like starting to find their way, little by little. And like you guys said with the confidence, who knows what he's going to look like by summer league next year? Well, this summer, what that confidence is going to look like after the year in the G League, finish this season off strong on this level. The off-season work, what have you, but it's great to see. And yeah, 8 boards is nothing to sneeze at from a guard. Now I'm never gonna get y'all caught up. I appreciate y'all too much. We appreciate y'all too, man. Again, thank you all and for tuning in. And we'll see you guys later this week. Cause still got some more games this week. I think Friday. So we'll see y'all then. All right, y'all. Have a great evening.